Guys, hope you're hearing me well. You can comment. Thanks very much for being here. Welcome to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. Yes, this is our series, which we call it Making Jamaica Great Again, where in which we go on a quest to try and see if we can get some of the best Jamaican players and put them together and see what we could do around the world. Improves their abilities and stuff. So we're out here doing things, all right? Yes, so I'm just trying to go back to that career mode and load that save. All right, yes, I'm seeing it now. It looks like we had some issues due to the fact that we had some loading issues. And at the same time, we're going to be talking Jamaica Reggae Boyz versus Trinidad coming up. What to expect? At the end of the last stream, we did lament it on a few things. I.e., we could see some little problem with disjointed situations and stuff, like because you have players playing on different reaction timing. But TikTok, he complained there. So we had those things to look into. So if you have any advices, send them in. What should we be looking out for? Amazing. Thanks very much, man. And guys, as you come in, please do smash that like button, share and subscribe. We're going to touch a few points. We try to do the first half an hour just mainly on the team itself and not just the game. We normally do 30 minutes chopping up what's taking place in Jamaica's society at this point in terms of footballing relations. All right, and we had some news came out. A few players came in. So this is what I have to say because I never really got a chance because obviously that it's kind of tough because everything came out. We have to be chopping up everything as it goes and all sorts of drama. So it's harder to get your full thoughts out. So I'm going to use that 30 minutes to give my take on it. All right. So we had some players that when we went and researched them, we realized that some of them might never played for a while now. So we have actually learned what they're trying to accomplish. It's not just for him today, but for a long-standing thing. Like they're trying to do more than just his 4 years. So when they brought in Casanova and those guys, I know that TikTok had complained to say that our man is injured, but yet still they still brought him in. But I had no such big problem with it, to be honest. Let me know if you guys are hearing me well. So I could continue. All right. I have not so much big problems with that behavior of bringing him in because when I did my research on the player, it showcased that the player has talent, and he has the experience as well, being around better clubs and stuff. All right, but the problem was the injury. He looked like he has an injury problem. Every so often he do get an injury. So we don't know if he's at the end of that injury cycle because sometimes you have some players like Roof had the problem, Leon Bailey had the problem for a while. You get me? So those things happens from time to time. You understand me? It happens from time to time. So for me, I will put a notification. I will put something on it. Don't worry yourself, guys. I'm just trying to fix it up so I can get your comments and everything. Yeah, because this is my relaxing place. TikTok. This is my relaxing place. Yeah. So for me, all I have to say is I don't think it's a bad one. I want to hear people's take on that because that will be one of the things that people said. And then would they take an injured man and stuff? We did it before. We brought Zimenez. We brought Pearson. We brought Pearson in. Oh, you're hearing me clear. Okay, okay. Massive respect, Ames, God King, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Sean Bass, massive respect. Thanks for being here. And then we have Stream Elements, just checking. Massive respect, yeah. This is where we chop up all our reasoning and stuff, you know. And I wanted to just do this with the game, to have that conversation, you know. Yes. But all I'm saying is, I don't see the big deal in it, and I don't think we should read into things like that. We should just let that slide, at least for now, because remember we have a lot of players that came in the team that weren't really doing much. You understand me? And I have to always talk about that. And so it's the intention. It's the intention of the coach you have to look at, all right? And he's seeing behind, he's looking behind his tenure in Jamaica. So I think you have to look at that as a positive, to say that at least this man not coming here to take the money. This man is trying to go behind the money. You get me? Yes, this man is trying to go behind the money, which is leave a structure and show you how to do it. You understand me? And put something directly in place, like the action starts now as well. So he's literally doing, setting up things in place. He's setting up things in place. And he's getting things for the future as well. So all I'm seeing this man doing, is just making it easier for others. When they do come in, it's easier for them to have the database closer to them, and also put Jamaica in a good stead. Because if they do qualify, that's an additional 10.8 million US dollars that could turn out to be good for him. Good for whoever coming after. So I think Casanova coming in is just one of the better things. It's just one of the better things for Jamaica, period. You get me? Yeah. Massive respect. Speedy, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Ian said, I'm not mad at it. All right. That is, yeah, because I think that is all right. Yeah, because when I look at it, I'm not gonna blame myself, blame nothing. Yeah, just let the man do his work on that point, and then we just move on from that. So how long Grim will stay as a coach? I think it's 4 years. 4 years. So it started in January, so it will push on maybe sometimes in the future. Maybe what that should be behind. Because it's 2023 now, so behind 2026, maybe the 2027 January, I think, should be the end of his contract. Yes, so I think that's a good start. That's a good start, his first set of cards, good. Obviously, I know you guys have questions behind it. But I think he did a good job when I looked at it. Worst off, remember we had issues with defensive centrals. So the fact that he went out and got all of those defensive centrals, that is a start. So that means you have defensive centrals now and for the future as well. And remember, they did not add John Russell. They did not add John Russell to that as well. So if you have John Russell, Splatt, Casanova as 3 defensive centrals there so far. And then if you bring in Kevin Stewart, that's 4. And Jordan Cousins could play as a defensive central as well. All right, so Jamaica moved from 0 defensive centrals to 5. You realize that? So I think he's doing good things. You get me? Because that is 5 of something that Jamaica never had one of. So it's a good makeup, in terms of what they brought in. Yes. So I think 5 is better than none. All right. So I think Jamaica's defensive problems will be going away very, very soon. All right. Yes. So that's what I say. You get me? Guys, smash the like button as soon as I come in. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. As what we said, you see the title, Jamaica Reggae Boys versus Trinidad, what to expect. Alright, so we're just going through the players them that came in and what we should be expecting from the game itself. I'm going to get to the point, but you know me, I have to chop up every single thing. You get me? Nothing can pass. Humble Youth said, Shine it, JD. Yeah, run from match FIFA no man, don't worry yourself, man. We are going to be doing FIFA soon. Don't worry yourself. We'll just build up the thing, and in the future we are going to be doing more FIFAs, alright? Hush Puppy, big up yourself. Gant, bless up yourself. Massive respect. As you know, come in, people, smash the like button. Sorry about the last 2 streams. Saw people jump in on it and wanted to come and have that conversation, because you know that once I say FIFA, it's a relaxing time and we can have some sane conversation, you know? So the defensive central side would be started, which is good, which would definitely be good. Alright, that will be started, which is definitely good. And then now, the right back side is the next side that nobody looks at. But remember, we had problems at the right back side. What we had at the right back side, we had a situation when we have Javian Brown and nobody else. Because as you can see, we had Alvas Powell. We had Alvas Powell, as you could see there. Alvas Powell before, but he made some little errors in the Mexico game. So with all of that, it's like he got pushed out. And when we're talking about to bring him back in, people start saying, "Oh, they ain't bringing back nobody," you know. So that kind of caused a problem. So they do leave with not so much, you know. Someone said they were looking for Casanova. Couldn't find any clips of Casanova on YouTube. I really wanted to see him playing. Alright, so we will try and get you a location where you can watch him play and stuff. Or I will try and get things put together to watch him play. Alright, yes, so no problem, man. Don't worry yourself. We will get that started. Yes, so anyways, so that right back side, we had a slight problem there. Alright. And remember, guys, for this same game, they are looking for people to fill those spots as well, you know. You get me? So those are spots up for grab, just the same. I don't think the right back spot, guys, let me know which spots on the pitch for Jamaica Reggae Boys you think is up for grab. Because for me, I do believe that the right back spot is up for grab. The central defensive midfielder spot is up for grab. The central as a progressive central, because for me, I would always go with a system like what you're seeing right here on the screen. And it's good that I have this game, because this is a system that I would use. I would use a 4-2-3-1 system. Alright? And the right back side would have been a problem, because Brown over here, I don't think he has played so promising. And the problem is, for his club, he moves back to centre back in a lot more games. So I don't know if that will let him feel comfortable playing on the right back side back again for Jamaica team. So I don't know about that. So maybe he might come in the pool as a centre back and feel more comfortable playing as a centre back. So if that happens, it would actually force you now to forcefully get a additional right back yet again. You get me? So the right back spot is not sorted. Alright. Ian says the wing back position and midfield position are up for grabs. In my opinion, that's always been our weakness. Alright. Love that. Alright, and I do agree with it as well. That's always Jamaica's weakness. Yes, I would agree. Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So for now, Lamba Keys are coming in. I could play right back. That is definitely a spot that he could cement down. He could have stapled that down right now, you know. That spot, you know. Yes. And then in the defensive midfielder side, our central midfielder side, which we never had none. Imagine going through our entire campaign and don't have no true central or defensive central. The one defensive central Jamaica had was Aka. A man that is literally old. You understand me? A man that is literally old. That's the one that Jamaica had. A literal old player Jamaica had as a defensive central. You understand me? So now you have the opportunity to bring in these guys. Casanova, if he's young or old man or injured, it's an opportunity. As I said, I wanted to see Malachi Douglas in the team to see what he could have offered. Personnel said that he got he got called up in the camp, but never really lived up. No, never got picked in the final squad. So maybe he was not impressive enough. Maybe he was not impressive enough. So that ends why they never really picked him. You get me? So that might be the situation, but I don't know. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know. You get me? Yes. I would love to see him though, just like I could see the rest. So at least we have a longer length, a longer length of midfielders. So we can try and trip and chop up things. Yeah. For the attacking areas, no. This is where everything comes full circle. For the attacking areas, for the attacking areas, you have Hutchinson came in, Roberts came in, you have Whisper, you have our boy Anderson, you have Lamar Walker, you have Ravel Morrison, but more likely Ravel Morrison will be playing a more deep line one. I think people might could come here. Let me check. Uh, Let me check. Yeah, that's a good one, Hush Puppy. I will check on my internet right now, and it will definitely tell us. Make sure to smash the like button, guys, as soon as I come in. I don't have any thumbnail on this damn video, because I'm just doing it, guys, straight from my PlayStation. So that's why I'm just doing it straight from my PlayStation. I will try to find a way how to add the thumbnail on it. All right, yes, but I'm just doing it straight from my PlayStation. They said something about 7 o'clock Jamaica time, and 7 o'clock Jamaica time should be around 1 o'clock in the evening. So I'm not 100% sure of them reaching anywhere as yet. So Hush Puppy, I think they have not reached there as yet, but maybe in a few hours they should be there. All right. Yes. So yeah, man. Ames, continue chat the thing. All right. Continue. Why Humble Youth? How much accounts Humble Youth has? Tell me that I'm a shinehead. Yes, so let me don't come off track. So we have those as the attacking players. But we have attacking midfielders. I would consider Hutchinson a attacking midfielder. Yes, he could play out wide, but that extra burst of pace, I think you would want it from others. I think his intelligence and stuff, you would definitely need him in the midfield. All right, yes. So Ravel Morrison, Hutchinson would go down as those players. Worst off, we have the additional players behind them. All right, yeah. So that's what I would go for. Ravel Morrison and Hutchinson as the attacking midfielders, and Lamar Walker would go as one of the industrial players that can play central attacking midfielder, left and right, and even out on the wing. You could spear him out on the wing. I think I would like the creativity a little bit more central from Hutchinson, because I want him to do something good so bad. I want to give him all opportunity to get on the ball and create and express himself, as what the coach said. All right, so you see where I'm trying to go with it, because the coach said he wants most of those players to express themselves. I am trying to give you an angle where in which he could express themselves from it. You understand me? Yes. So that's why I'm trying to go with that. So where would you put Lamar Walker, guys? Let me know. Where would you put Lamar Walker in your team? All right, let me know, guys. And in terms of what to expect, I have took a look at the squad for Trinidad. I do know some of the players them, because remember we have played those guys. No, I've watched those guys in the U20s. Some of them that I talked about as some of the actual quality players, them they are actually on the list. Let me go and read out the list for Trinidad. All right. You still a play FIFA? No, man. I'm doing this in a FIFA and chill fashion, but we are doing what to expect in the game. One second. Let me get the Trinidad roster. Trinidad roster. Uh, roster. So I'm just trying to get the Trinidad roster. Let me try to get it right here. All right. Is it this? But this is too. No, This is too old. I want the one for Jamaica. Trinidad roster for Jamaica. So I could tell you about him. But Nathaniel James and those guys, I saw them on a roster that I got. So I expected them to be there. Quality kids, them. Quality kids. If you're talking about Whisper them and Omari Hutchinson, Nathaniel James them was some of the better players them in not better but some of the good players them in the group. I thought that they came in the same group with Suriname, 80. So it was yes, Suriname and 80 was actually in the same group with TNT, and some ridiculous showdown went on in those games. So definitely, you guys need to check it. All right, yes. So Nathaniel James and those guys, they are good guys. I'm trying to get the list, but it look like I'm having some problems. I'm playing with one CDM. I'll go with Lamar as a left central midfielder. So you're trying to use 4-3-3. Okay, 4-3-3 is possible. I think could work. Yes, that is true. Um, but if you're just starting something, moving from 4-4-2, even though formations are kind of different patterns in an actual full system, so it could fluctuate. That is true. But I think you don't want to leave so much work to get back persons in defensive zones to block channels and everything. I think it's just going to be much more tougher. I think you have to go with more of a base formation like what I have here. With the two down there, you can have one of them as a progressor, yes. So they're just deeper, and that's why I would have used Ravel. I would have used Ravel because he has the ability to hold on to the ball, and shield the ball. I don't think you have anybody in the squad better than Ravel at doing that, and that's why when I heard people questioning if he should be there based off him not being in a team, you know. I'm saying it's kind of no-brainer because others are not there in a team. And that's not having a team either, So it's a no-brainer for me to be having him there, to be honest. Um, yes, if you have the roster, because I saw it on either on Twitter or Instagram, so I'm gonna try and get it on Twitter and Instagram, so I could run through it for you, and we can talk on it. So Trinidad and Tobago. Um, Squad. Yes, so squad. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to get the squad. Big up yourself, Eagle Republic. How you doing, man? Yeah, man. Massive respect, man. All of the man we are checking. You know the thing, go. We have a little time where we are burning down the building, and that's what we are doing today. But we're only talking from a different standpoint today. You know. Yeah. So trying to just get the overall list to give to you. You know. Yeah. So, Eagle Public, what say you? Because we never actually had this conversation here. And what are you guys expecting? What are you guys expecting? What would you be comfortable with? Like, you have to get a win? That's what you're saying? That's why I wanted to go through the squad for Trinidad to show you. Um, because I heard people that they're not expecting less than a win and stuff, and I don't really sell those narratives. I will take my time and process the thing properly. Obviously, Jamaica should be going in as the favorites, being that you have that quality of players straight throughout. You should be going in as the favorites. All right, yes. I am. Oh, let me see. This is Luke 14. So where are this list, man? Yeah, agreed. If you're using formation, I'll used him as inverted winger. Okay, okay. But what I'm asking is, we're talking on the expectations because a lot of you guys you're already upset that you're not going to get to see the game. All right, you're not going to get to see the game. Um, all right, fair enough. I'm not seeing the game, but what is the expectation for you? What is the expectation for you? Like, they have to win the game, or you have to look a certain way, or certain people have to impress. Like, you would say 4 or 5 people need to impress because we shot those positions, so we'd like them to come in and fulfill certain things for us. That's what I'm asking. Padrino said, big up JD, big up, yeah man, we just hear a chop up things, and you know, say, we're gonna start with world class football soon. You understand me? We just make sure we ask the necessary questions and before we get into the chopping up at the thing, you know? Yeah. So yeah, man. Thanks everyone. We're actually turning already. We saw like 50 people here watching. Massive respect. But we want the answers for you. All right. We want the answers from you. Oh my God. All right. So yeah, and sorry guys about all the streams that pop up at once. My apologies on the streams that pop up at once. Sometimes you don't really have control over those things. You get me? Yeah, so I couldn't do much about it. Yeah, so make sure as you come in, smash the subscription button, hit the like button, and share your thoughts in the comment section. On the rewatch as well, because that is important. Rewatch is important as well. Hold on. What the match not showing? Yes, they said it's not going to show, and maybe today, because a lot of people upset when I came out. I came out with my reasoning to say that the game. I someone sent me a clip for Ryan LFC. So when I've listened to the clip, I heard the Gensec saying that it's not going to be shown. So you guys, based off what you heard, are you okay with what the Gensec said? Because people said I came off strong because I said that I could have streamed the game off $0 and get you all the money that you necessarily need. And that is just not off your bragging, it's just literally off the reality. Like, how much points you take away. For me, I took away points from that Gensec, you know, because I start to say that, bruh, you don't know about these things then, because I thought that this is why they brought you in, because you're much more you can fit in with the modern personnel. You might have advancements in technology and stuff, and it's tough. It's tough, guys. It's not hard. That it would not have been hard. You saw we stream a game via a man open a phone and we make it international and 2,000 people are watch us. We literally make a man stream via phone and we made 2,000 people watching us. So that tells you the type of power we have with just the creativity. And obviously if I had the the go ahead, I would have gotten people with the cameras them, and I can still even operate them remotely. Me in Belgium, just the same. I would tell them what to do, and we operate them remotely. It's not even hard. You understand? So the fact that when I heard him say they couldn't do it and it cost so much money. No, it costs nothing. It costs $0. You have a YouTube channel. YouTube channels can go in 3 ways. All right, it can go live, like how I'm live right now. I'm live right now. I'm live right now. Right now. I'm live. I'm live right now. Right. I'm live right now. And if I want certain things done on my YouTube channel, I just start to sort it out. So if I want to promote my YouTube channel or set some money on it or whatever, I just put the money sign on it and it will come up. You understand me? And that is just the content, nothing else. That is just the content. You get me? Okay, see it literally. It's showing me here the content and where it is. So that's just pretty much it. And if that's the case, because you're going to worry about piracy, okay, no problem. If for piracy, what you would have done, guys, it's very simple. You can put on a copyright infringement detector. A copyright infringement detector would have went around the internet, scanned the internet every single time. It's not hard to find it. So once people showing it, it's going to take it off. That's what Sky uses. That costs like $50 to sign up, and they are going to be promoting it right throughout. They're going to be promoting it. All right. Yes. So when I heard him say that, I'm saying it's like it comes out from a standpoint of, damn man, why is it like we always have to start behind the eight ball every single time we are doing something? It's like we have to. It's like we have to start from the eight ball every single time when we are doing something. It's not like we had any chance to say that we could just start off good. It's like we are trying to make ourselves start off bad, so we can blame something. You understand me? And that is the biggest problem for me. So I never really respected it, and from the other day, I never really had the best feeling about the person, because I don't think he's giving me enough. So if I should be the one, I would be the first man complaining about it. I don't think he's giving me enough from me, of my liking. I don't think he's giving me enough. So if you think otherwise, let me know, because we like to learn. What say you on that matter? You get me? You think he gave us enough? Let me see what people said here. Property for sales. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. All right. So okay, I missed a lot of comments. Big up yourself, EU Republic. EM said, JD, we should be winning. We have more quality and better coach. We should be dominating. No disrespect. I looked at the Trini team, which we should expect a win. All right. So EM says nothing more than a win. All right. You can't make this up. Hope TNT man them plug us. All right. Eagle probably said, one, I want to see marked improvements from the game in Mobi versus the second game in Kingston. Tactical in-game adjustments by Al Grimson. 3, justification for the brother from India. Which brother from India? I don't get that one. What's up with the India one? Let me know. All right. And then we have Mr. United. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. EM says, once everything goes well, I'll be at the match. It's a shame JFF not streaming the game on their YouTube channel. But what I said, guys, if one of you guys go there, you can just always call me, and I just put it in the Discord, and then make people come inside the Discord and watch it. So the JFF could still make their money in the end via promoting it the next day. But just for the diaspora, we would have opened a link for the diaspora, and from that standpoint, we would have actually streamed it there, and it really wouldn't trouble the JFF because we wouldn't save it. We would have just talk on it outside, but you guys would have gotten a chance. So Ames, if you're there, you let me know. And we just string up something and we do it, and then everybody can see it. Anybody going to the match, we always hear Leon saying him available. Anytime match time I come, Leon disappear from this channel and he goes in the groups them. You get me? Yeah. So if I burn out Leon always. The funny thing is if alright, the sooner these dugout leave, the better. Yeah man. I think it's bad. The funny thing is that if they stream the game and monetize it, them get their money back. Yeah, man, I think so. Thank you, Property for Sales. Massive respect. All right. Eagle Republic said, I am wondering whose idea it was to re-invite Jardine Fletcher. Players like Peter Lee, Vassell, Jardine Fletcher, etc. do not deserve to be around the national team. Just my opinion. But maybe it's what we have, is what we have. We have to work with, right? All right, is what we have to work with. Martin said, "For me, JD, I just want to see better football from JA, lose or win." Martin says, "I can't believe these man no want we see the game." Yes, it's sad. I am delayed on the video because I am at work. No problem. Thank you very much, man. I will answer it. Wayne Evans says, JD, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, Wayne Evans. El Padrino said, "We should be winning this game in all fairness and seeing some of the coach's ideas. Hope the players can execute the game plan." Brian Brown says, JD, why don't you use mods on the game? Because this is PlayStation 5 and I don't have none of those mods thing that you're talking about. Yes. I just had what I had on this game, and we just said we're going to work on it. We just come here from time to time, chop up the conversation, and that's how it goes. So for people that came in, just make sure you smash the like button. We are still doing our same conversation. We're just not on the screen. We are here doing a FIFA and chill. We're not playing the game. We are literally answering to your comments. So all you need to do is just put your comment in, so we can have that conversation. All right. El Pergina said it. So they get this big money and they couldn't even sort this out. You know why I got upset? Is the fact that he said it's going to be on the internet the next day. So if it's going to be on the internet the next day, why can't it be on it the same time? You get me? If it's gonna, or he said it's gonna be delayed, so it might not even be the next day. It might just be an hour or 2 hours later. So why not just put it instant? Because if that simply means you're gonna record it, what are you going to use to record it? People have to listen to when people talking, and then they know it's bollocks. Because if you have the video, instant, guys, if you have the video instant, why would you not want to release it instant? Because the importance of the video is no. The more money you make off the video is no. You don't make less money off it. You don't make less money off it. You make more money off it. Period. No. And you would have got look, a strategy that they could have used. Put it late, like 1 hour before the game starts, so people would already be on their way going to the match. They can't turn back to not go to the match. You understand me? If you are worried about people going to the match, you understand me? Because I've seen the last match and I never saw this what you call it, this big crowd of 20 million people. No, it was not there. So I don't know. I don't think they're going to turn up regardless. If that's what you're worried about. If you're worried about people turning up, I think you have a problem already. You get me? That means you're not doing a job. All right. So Blair video. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here. They used to have a JFF YouTube channel that live stream Reggae Girlz game. It's still there, but the problem is they said it's going to turn up late. But I'm saying if it's going to turn up late, it simply means you're going to video it, because you couldn't freeze time and then come and video it 2 hours later. It's going to be available. So that's what I'm saying. You cannot, and Ryan them, you have to call out Ryan. You need to do a better job of fire question back to these mans, Ryan. You need to do a better job on that. So when them come out with them foolish and say, Ryan, you come out back instant and say, brother, that don't make no sense, because not saying that don't make no sense. I don't want you to disrespect him. I want you to talk to him properly because you want him to come back. But you fire back at him instant and say, then if you're going to put it out late, why you wouldn't put it out instant? You understand me? Because that don't really make much sense, you know? Because that means the camera and the production that you talked about, you needed it to do it in the first place. So why would you complain about not having the production, but you said you're going to put it delayed? So who will do that videoing, and why they can't do it live? So so I would love for Ryan to fire back on them on that one. That's an idea. If you don't believe it's necessary, you don't have to take it up, Ryan. Just saying it because I was listening to the clip, so that's why. I'm hearing that they will be recording it for rebroadcast. And if any of the official catch you recording, you kicked out. No, I don't think that's possible. Yeah, nobody can kick you out of no game. It's obvious they don't understand JD. You can contact Mr. Chung and help him. Yeah, I think, no, but the problem is, I heard him talking to Ryan, and it does look like a person that listens well. No disrespect. Because it looks like they have already came to a plan, and that is a problem. I don't know who giving them advice, because it clearly means nobody that knows about computer and modern technology giving them advice. I'm very sorry, guys, if I come off wrong. I know I'm not wrong, because I'm listening to him, and I'm hearing a bollocks. Guys, they could have easy well made um you could have easily made money back. Easily made money back. It's not hard. You not see where again put on paywall, and it worked. You put on paywall and it worked. Paywall is a thing that literally VPN is not needed. Paywall is a thing. VPN is region blocked. Paywall Paywall is you have to pay to enter. So you could have had Jesus Christ with you, you're not getting. You literally have to pay for getting. You understand me? That's why it's called paywall. So the fact that you're not you exercising these things, and the feature is there. It's not nothing that nobody telling you any foolishness. It's just called paywall. You can just make it up. It's free. It's free. It's a service. It's a free service. It's a free service. So it does not take $1. So you can take up a man's cell phone. He has the password for the YouTube account. He goes sideways the goal and just turn it on. And just by that, you make as much money of how much people interested in watching the game. Don't let anybody come and tell you anything else. It's 1000% accurate. Not even TikTok could not fight against that. All right? Yes. Not even TikTok could not fight against that. It's obvious. All right. Pagina said them just trip up all the time. Yes, man. That's why I had to call it out. JD, I want to go to the 2 games, but I have to work, which is out of my control. And I know that for many person, and we can't see the game, we must watch it delayed. All right. But if you are going to work, you shouldn't have any problem watching it delayed. Then it is so hard to create a YouTube channel. No, it's not hard. It takes 5 seconds. Blessed Chris Smith, thanks for being here. Massive respect. Guys, smash the like button so the people can come in for the 2 hours. And let me see if we can tap 100 likes on this one just the same. Because it's the conversation. This is the Imaxit, quality reasoning. So drop a comment and we have our conversation. All right. Jerome said, "Best up, JD. I don't think Mr. Chung knows how to do that to try get in contact with him. No, I can't get in contact with him. Ryan them know him already, so I'm just giving Ryan them the additional information, and he just go and tell them. Alex said, how much people full Mobile Stadium? I don't know. I don't know. Someone in the chat Mike could tell you. All right. Yes. Igor Pauge says, whenever I listen to Chung, I realized that he is not a marketing person. Chung is a book smart, but book smart, but he's not adept with modern technology. Maybe Chung wants to edit videos before posting. Yes. Alan Carter said, JD, Ryan is educating him about YouTube to say that JFF can make money on YouTube. But yeah, I heard that from Ryan. But I'm saying Ryan needs to fire back fast on him, because him keep on, when Ryan give him time for just process something, he might come back with something to shut down Ryan. And that's what I'm trying to say. I want him to not have that chance, Yeah, but that's all right. Ryan did a good job. Brando says the production costs piece didn't make sense, seeing that they had to record anything for the rebroadcast. Yes, Brando, that's what I'm saying. And even me, I can literally do it for free. And it worked. It works, and it's okay that people won't complain. And I wouldn't need any production costs either, because you can literally do it for free. All right, you have the services. I can turn on my StreamYard and do it for free, and it takes 15 seconds. And believe me, after 15 seconds, they would have got the money. And anybody can test our knowledge. They see how quick it is. Football General, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Our brother Dujuan Thomas in the house. Then we have Lansley Blake checking. Yeah, man, we're there. All right. Brando said Ryan price of 20 was too high. I think 5 to 10 would be realistic. TVJ only charged 1.99 for their football stream last time. Okay, yeah, man, but even 1.99 would have worked just the same. And you would have had 3,000, 4,000 people pay for the 1.99. And that would have been 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 euros. You get me? US dollars. You get me? So if 7,000 people, that's 7,000, that's 14,000 US, 14,000 US, You understand me? 14,000 US, That's a couple million Jamaican dollars, You get me? So, and it's 1,000 make a million. So that means you already get 1,000 people in the stadium already via just $1. If you put it up to $5, and you get 7,000, imagine how much money you would have made back. You would have off the stadium via $5, and you get 5,000 people to turn out on the internet. It would have almost filled the stadium via just $5, five US dollars would have filled the stadium if you could get 5,000 people watch it online. All right. Yes, so it's not hard. The old days of making money with only butts in seat is long gone. Yes. Ryan not charge for stream. Leon Price, nobody not charging for stream. And Leon Price, you let me down big time. You get me? Cause you are one of the man where we rely upon for stream the game. And from the one time you do it, me don't know who call you and tell you not to do it. But from that you start move sideways. All right, so we're gonna call you out, and the people are gonna burn you out on the internet. We're gonna look for your Leon. We're gonna haunt you. We're gonna stalk you, and maybe you can't come back in a real life. Can it be region block? And you don't need region block. Why would you need region block when you already have a paywall? Paywall requires you have to pay come in. Not even Jesus never get in there until him have a pay. Maybe that was a little bit excessive because I know that Jamaica is a Christian country. Yes. But I'm just trying to say if you have a paywall, it don't work. You can just put on the paywall and it's done. You have to pay to come in. Simple. You get me? If one person want to pay to come, and then you can still put on the region block just the same on the paywall to cause as much problem, and then you can use so you can use region block, the paywall, and then use a scraper, which is a copyright scraper. So anywhere you go with it, it will be copyright scraped. So you cannot go anywhere. Even discards, it can shut down the discards them. Yes. But God, people need to sit down. When I listen to him, man, I think they truly need help. You get me? Yes, and they need outside help though. I'm very sorry. They need outside help. Yes, some people that's really advanced in technology, Yes. Thanks everyone for turning in. Give me if you think that I'm talking foolish, give me your take. And if you want Mr. Chung to call me, I can tell you. And maybe I will change his mind to actually stream the game in no time. When I tell him how much money and I can show him how much money they would have made, and I would have stuck by. Don't do the stream and ensure their streams work well. And then they know how technology work. JFF better make the YouTube channel before match time for sure the people, and you want people money like only JA people. Them think a full stadium. Yes, man. Most subscribers cost between $6 and $12. Okay. JD, and it seems that a lot of old people in the JFF. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Leon, PlayStation 5, FIFA 23. You always saw me have the games them. So this is the new way of having a conversation. Jerome, big up yourself. That's StreamYard. No, this is not StreamYard. This is my PlayStation 5. But StreamYard, we normally work with StreamYard, and I work with my other softwares as well. Jeremy and Miller, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Anthony, big dog. JFF is living in the dark age. Yeah, man. A lot. I laugh about time not there. No, you're lying, right, Leon. You're lying to me and never lied to me, Leon. I'm the king of internet. All right, yes. Island Card said JD and JFF would get more money. Yeah, man, I can tell you. And he can't. The only thing he would have to say to me is, "Oh, this is what we want to do," and then I would know that his intentions are different. You get me? Because I can prove to him that you can't get 3,000 people going to the stadium, and we can sell 3,000 tickets. Yes. Liam Price, I'm going to be at the Trinidad game. I can only be at the match when I am available. Well, you never contact me and tell me that you're available, so you sell me out. You get me? You sell me out. We now stop bunny out, Leon, until you start be real to it. You get me? Or else we're going to look for you and find you in Jamaica. Where are the locations that will sell the tickets? All right, we have to get that. We have to get that. Somebody put that in the chat so we can repeat it for the personnels. Them. All right. Jermaine said, JD, I think that the next thing we need to talk about is how we can get fans out to the games. All right. I heard that they can buy tickets. You know, I always brought this buying ticket thing. But tell you what, me stop put money towards Jamaica problem. So if people want to put them money towards Jamaica problem, then put super chat and them stuff there, and remember super chats. If you put $20 or $10, I got to spend. All right, so PayPal is always more important. So you put your money, it registered here, and I will try and get somebody in Jamaica to buy it for you. And stuff, and we can get more people to go there. And sometimes what happened now? People have to tell me that they want to come there, and that's how we have to work it. You understand me? Yes. So if you want people to go to games, German, you just put your money and you give some people some ticket or something. You know, because we don't really want always have to take people money. You know, because me taking the money sometimes it costs me more money. You know. Because me have to always give back out money and I pay the additional difference and them stuff there. So those conversations always cost me money. But at that time I could have given away them extra money. But be honest, I think I've seen that the people have grown on the football thing. I had started this thing. So right now I am not going to give away no money. People have put them full money. I'm not putting $1. Not $1. So I have to get more money than what it actually costs. I'm not going to take any money out of my pocket. And people can say that honesty. I have done enough. I've set the trend in this category. I don't need to put $1 more to gain respect. Everybody living off my platform. Yes, I set the trend. Yes, so everybody living off that. So let it stay at that. Me not put $1. J.A. Rampin, this game should be introducing the team to the people so we can get behind the team. That is true. JD, I honestly think you should reach out to me. No, I don't need to reach out to nobody. You get me? I could have done it if they want. You get me? But sometimes their ego is a little bit too big, and because because me as a person will talk straight, and me no really seems like the person will really care about people feelings, you know. Big dog, how you doing, man? JD, we the fans need people with minds like yours. I understand, but remember, this is what I did, you know, for like a living, you know, computer, phone. People that know me in Jamaica, I started with computer tech, move on to phone, and then I came here and did computer just the same, and then I'm doing computer just the same on YouTube. So computer is pretty much my life. So yeah, you giving up? No, I'm not spin it. I'm not giving away no ticket. I literally said, Jermaine asked about ticket. And I said, two ways the ticket could go. You guys could give me the money, which I highly don't want because it will cost me more. So if I have to give away 10 tickets, the people have to give me $200. Um, no, no, no. I don't know how much is a US. I don't know how much. I don't even know much about the transfer rate. But I would have to buy. You guys have put the money, and whatever money put, then I will spend out of that money. You get me? I am not putting an next dollar for myself. I am done with giving away money because I've seen too much people that are ungrateful. You understand me? Yes. So I'm not in, these people don't want to build nothing and try to build nothing. They just want to benefit off these things and come around only that time. I'm not taking none of my hard working money, put down nowhere. You get me? Yeah, man. Um, yeah, I'm not gonna give away anything spinity. You know, if I have to buy a ticket, I will just buy your ticket. You understand me? I can just buy people a ticket that I feel like I want to buy, but I'm not gonna give away anything. I can just buy it anytime, but I just choose not to. You know. Um, does anyone know if the JFF own a chase up chase camera to record our players during game? I think Mr. Algrimson might have that one because Mr. Algrimson might have that one because most of the stats collectors I do have the trace up cameras and also vests with data information in it. Yes, we do have it. Where's the leader? He's still buying tickets for. No. I'm not into that, man. I don't know. You saw that message very late, JD. So I asked. Okay, you asked it before, but yeah, man, Spinity. If you're desperate for a ticket, I will buy the ticket. I have no problem. But as I said, I am not really into that mood anymore. I am done with the like going around and act like me a Jesus Christ. I have done it long enough in this category, and it got forgotten very fast, and they move on to the next. You know, I don't like the hypocritical behavior. You get me? Yeah. So I will just buy people that I believe that I want to buy. I will move on from there, you know? Yeah, so if I have a number, spin it and I can get the ticket for you or yeah, and that's hard. They are not doing any online thing like the last time when I could have gone on the internet, bought all of them and then give it to you. You understand me? Because you had a other situation like that where we could have bought 20 tickets, 30 tickets ourselves and then send it to you. You understand me? It's a little bit different now than before. At JD, we'll be going to the game. Travis, you're going to the game, Travis? Let we know, no? Because if you can go to the game, Travis, I can stream it. You know? Yeah, man. Carlton Lovelace, man. I'm asking you. You saw me here. The people they move like the wind, man. Yeah, man. They move like the wind, man. You get me? Yeah. So I am not into that. I'm not into that. I'm not being fooled by anything. You know, if I give somebody something, I want to give them something. I just want to take out my money and give them. Yeah. I am not into the propaganda and the go around kind of thing. You know, I not do nothing for no likes and no views. I'm not desperate. You know, we just say here I will a one reason and I give our viewpoints and things. You know. Okay then, Travis, if you're going to the game and we can get some footage from you, live footage, that would be good. We are not going. We don't want to stream it, but we want to just have like a watch party. And if you have your phone and you want credit, I will buy the credit necessary for it. It's not going to cost you much. It might cost you $200 credit of any network because I've already checked it, and I will give you more than $1,000 credit. So it's not like no anybody that will do anything for the channel will get paid. Will get paid more than what they have actually put out. So it's not hindering you at any point. I'm just dealing with straight professionalism. You know, yeah. Um, if you're done, if you are done, Jesus, then JD, you have to cut. No, man, me done with it, man. Me, me done. Yeah, you remember a lot of things me look at, you know. A lot of things me look at, you know. And me realize how then people can twist, you know, and change very fast, you know. Because you see, the way again that other night when we talk about whisper, I may hear some people come in and them talk, and may say, if Richie can tell people the truth, when Richie come here and nobody don't know whisper, me hear a man we talk about whisper now, did I call people and I ask them about whisper? Who if him really good, and if a madness JD attack, and I me go around and I check the guy and do video. When me just start manning up and say I whisper, me come a manning up for watch. Because me think him I go dominate the manning up and you know go learn something what overseas experience gives. The people some of us stop put out too much whisper video. And then me hear people come here and tell me some bad mind and me this and me that and me I say, but look at that man. You hear Richie talk about algorithm and people talk about algorithm and me pretty much make the algorithm there for whisper. And nobody the people realize that so me set the food on the table for everybody. Every time, every single situation in terms of this internet thing and Jamaica Reggae Boyz thing, it look like I just me I set all them standards there, you know, and them quick for come this year. Your bad mind because I try apply footballing logics to it, you know. So me can't bother no more. Me can't bother no more. Me give up. Me give up with the war. Me give up with the war. Me need no war. Brother, kick ball, no man. No man. A reason, and we are look for Jamaican player them, and me conversate with you. Why you come here? You want to play football? Let's see. Why you can't just bad me up so? Every single time when you come here, you just feel like say, all right, me come on JD stream because me have to bad him up. Yesterday, 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 the man, me don't know what me saying at end. Me have to just end the stream. Me have to just end the stream, blood, because the man them going with a bag of madness, you know. I agree with you, brother. JFF going backwards. Yeah, man, it's poor. I have noticed that your Padri, the big of yourself, man. Them wicked Padri, man. The whole of them a wicked man. Me hear people there so say, me hate Craig Butler. Guys, let me tell you this. If even the other year me say it. So on top of Whisper, when time of me come make the algorithm for Whisper, you hear him father talk about, I'm father can attest to that. Craig Butler that signing for Leon Bailey. These things when they see them get the biggest amount of subscribers. When Craig Butler came on my channel, when we have the 20,000, I put Craig Butler stream Craig Butler link in my video, and Craig Butler get close to 1,000 subscribers in a one night. Go back on the thing and check it. And on my channel do that as well. So if I did 8 Jamaican people, why would I always try direct them into them traffics then? Obviously, Craig Butler said the night that internet is not his thing. But you saw that I was the only one him did a video with. I'm going to put him link in the video and say, people go over there and subscribe. And only did he tell me the day when they not subscribe to him. I'm saying, no man, go over there and subscribe to him, man. Because we want to see every Jamaican win and stuff. And I say, bring him to 3,000 odd and keep on running up him thing. And I mean, hear some people not even know Craig Butler come and talk about like me, bad man. And brother, nobody no bad man, nobody man. We all love people, but we just want to see Jamaica be Jamaica, you know? Like we don't want to hear no segregation like no whisper, and then we can't talk about Satchel. Can't talk about everybody because Jamaica is a small country. So you want to have that that belief, because that's what Jamaica had before, the belief. Because when me come here, you know, when me meet a Jamaican in a foreign country, I'm expecting him to be more kind, straightforward, and all sort of things. You know, that's what I expect. You know, so sometimes my expectations are different. You know, and those what I'm saying is all facts. TikTok can check the program as well, because TikTok are the doctor for the channel. You understand me? So I want people to go and check out those things. Obviously, my big channel is down, but people need to realize that me move the needle in this thing and make it everything possible for a lot of people here. A lot of people here. So this eating thing, you need to just come off of it, man, because everybody builds somebody. Everybody builds somebody. This category was built by Simon Preston. And we came in and we enhanced it. We came in and add a different spin to it. I came in and changed the thing and bring this slogan named New Media. Yes. I came in and bring the entire new media and make people know what the meaning of YouTube channels and how impactful it can be on smaller nations like Jamaica. You understand me? And now it's is the thing. We are moving needle. So everybody need to put their 2 cents together and use it as a power play. So it takes all minds. It takes all minds to get things done. Are those people the majority? Spinity, yeah. It's in those videos. Yes, it seems like it's a majority. I like this type of show. It chills. I'm young, but more while I can't bother with the war. Yeah, man, yeah, man. That's why I said it's a chill. It's a FIFA and chill stream. You get the real, authentic JD. Relaxing in my couch TikTok. That you said I might not live in a house because of pure lie me tell, and I've never told you one lie because everything that I've said it's on the screen TikTok. Chris Smith said the real JD, you was the first person starting about Whisper. First thing he was playing Coles under 16, so nobody wasn't talking about him. Yes, that is true, man. RB said, what the biggest problem with Peter Vassell? Why he's not in the team? You have to understand, Peter Lee Vassell should still be in the USL, right? Peter Lee Vassell went to the USL. No, went to the MLS first. All right, he never cut it. Then RB. The problem is this is what I never wanted to reach. Whisper. That is my biggest problem. That is why when I'm opposing to people, I'm pretty much trying to defend something. Because this is I don't want what reaches Maggie and Peter Lee Vassell, Lamar Walker, all of these dudes. That's what I was trying not to reach Whisper because I do believe that sometimes let me go back in history then. Let me go back in history. As what someone said to me the other day, what I've learned, and I really put it together because when I patched in 85, come straight up to now, when we heard the De La Pena statement, the John Barnes statement and those problems, and then we heard the Simmons statement around 94, then we heard the Simons statement, and then we saw the Bibi Gardner contract. I think that is the problem. I honestly believe that we are being fueled by greed rather than intelligence nowadays. Heartbeat. I think it's fueled by greed, and I know people in the country is suffering. That is true. People in the country suffering, but we are still. You can be suffering, but you still have morals about yourself. You know that maybe you're not equipped for the thing, and you want to go the right channel that you can sustain it. I don't think we're trying to sustain anything anymore, heartbeat. I think we're more like to chase things. So we are here to run a competition. If lead and speed sell a baller, Mr. Butler want to sell one. If Butler sell one, lead and speed and other man them want to sell one as well. So it no matter what level the ballers them truly on, they just want to do it because it's money for them and it's bragging rights for them. So so the person that lost in that battle, it's the players. It's the players that lost in that battle. So Heartbeat, I think that those little kids were offsprings of Bibi Gardner's sale value. You understand me? Because everyone trying to get that 1 million package. So that's why most of them don't upgrade, because Jamaica never had the sophisticated tools to really build proper footballers, and because of that, what took place is them forcing players for bigger money rather than development. So I hope that comes out the right way because I try to pick the right words. What's the latest going on in Richie Butler saga? I don't know really. I know Professional Pro Cup. Let me don't lie to you. I can't lie to the fans. I know what's going on, but I try to avoid it. Because the problem is I've learned about. It's hard to look at things because even today I've gotten a clip uh, with Whisper, Mr. Butler, on must say the this or that program show, and Mr. Butler saying he's not lying, and in the same statement that he's saying he's not lying, he's lying because he said Whisper trained with the main team for 2 days, and Whisper's statement in that same clip of 55 seconds that he did shooting drills and the coach stand behind him. That is not training. That is just that somebody want to see if they want to be impressed of one particular thing. That's nothing else. You understand me? And that's it. Nothing else. You get me? So he was lying in that same statement. And I'm saying, Jamaica people, why you can't just sit down and just really talk to this man and explain to him, you don't need to lie to us. We love you regardless. You don't need to exaggerate because it makes no sense. You are dealing with Jamaica people, Jamaica kids. So we want you to do good. Everybody wants you to do good. You don't need to lie and oversell anything because you're not fighting. Nobody not fighting you. We're listening to your success because we want to cheer you on. Because I want to cheer him on. But every time I kind of hear the lies straight out because you have the next kid that was there saying the opposite. Are you telling me that Whisper cannot explain what he went to do? That means him don't deserve to make a team then. If you can't explain what he went to do, in a national in a team. So I believe Whisper when he said he went there he went from over the under 23 side or 21 side and go over to the shooting drill. That's what the man said, and that's what him said, and that's what we had reported already. So we know what the truth is. But why Mr. Butler have to say I trained with the under 20 the national team for 2 times? It's not true. You don't need to say that because the youth is a talent already to get there in the first place. You understand me? So we don't need to go over the top. So professional pro club, I just want them to live good. It's not my fight. I don't care about it. I just hope the kid get the best out of it, and Mr. Butler them learn from this. Richie them learn from this. That's the best thing I would say. All right. Coach Lansley, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. The coach asked for support for the team. Coach need to learn that, like Rennie Simons, Jesus saves. He has to get the support to do it, nor they want to. All right. MLS, Eagle probably said the MLS exposed Peter Lee Vassell and highlighted one of his deficiencies in the development of our local players. Most of our players cannot cope with speed of the game. Yes, speed of thought as well is our biggest problem. You're spot on there, JD. Them man just about bragging rights. Yes, man, I am collecting data, I am collecting data every single time, so I'm understanding what's taking place. Remember, I don't come here and proclaim to be the most highly educated person. I learn because education is departments. So if I'm talking about football, I'm talking about football. If I'm talking about socializing, I'm talking about socializing. So I'm always collecting data. That's why I'm asking questions to have the conversation. Carlton Lovely said, you're doing a great job. Keep up the look. What Jesus Christ. And you are... All right, big up yourself. Ian said, JD, I've seen it many times when some players lack resources, creativity kicks in and they find fresh ideas to gain money. Yes, big up yourself. El Padrino. Alan Card said, JD Butler love to tell lie, but I don't even want to bash him because I don't even have time for that. The last time his son came out tried to disrespect me, and his son has not achieved half what me achieved, half my own. You understand me? So he never even knew who I was. I was literally picking up for them in the video, I was literally saying that knowing me being here, being around people that scouts and everything, and me being around the footballing circle here and trying to study to do the football and the badges and everything. I have learned that sometimes the scouts can be different networks from the coaching staff. I had a video explaining that when everyone going cuckoos. I had a video explaining that. All right, I had a video explaining that it's possible that you might the coach might not know anything. That's what the video said. You understand me? Shooting drills is a part of training. English world, shooting drills is not a part of the training. English world, shooting drills is one of the drills by themselves. All right. Training, we are talking about training that you have 5 and 10 and 7 and 12. English world, don't come with it, please. Don't come with it. Stop moving the goalposts. When the kid answer, the kid told you exactly the situation. All right, he told you. We're not trying to create a unnecessary conversation. We're not trying to create any monsters. But it's not true, the statement. And I had heard the statement from day one when I said to you guys that I'm not going to repeat what I heard because it's nothing what Mr. Butler saying. You understand me? That's all we're saying, man. You get me? Shooting drills are not a part of the training. Not a part of the training. Not. Yes. You know what he was talking about when he said training. You know what he was talking. So stop spinning the narrative, bro. All right? My goodness, man. Why we keep on? How can a person learn if you can't admit something? Professional pro club, man's them is foolish to vanity. They rather lose their soul for it. Should never try to separate the kid from his parents. But that is freedom problem. JD, send me some money for 10 tickets. So God, me just say me not in no more buying ticket. Me done with them something there. Me set a trend where other people can do it now. You know, yes. And me supposed to be the old man father in a corner now and just relax and want to watch some football. Why you come here to me send a 10 ticket? Brother, me just beg somebody money in a thing. Doctor drive for. Because if you go to you see, if me give you my money, if me give you my money. I am going to feel so not pleased if you can't turn the camera on and video the game. You understand me? So that's all I'm going to tell you. I will give you my money, but all I'm going to tell you. All I'm going to tell you, that you have to go to the game and video the damn game. You will get the 10 ticket from me. No problem. The money is not the problem. You understand me? JD, I hope the fans in Jamaica had a chance to see Violet FC of 80 destroy Aston FC of the MLS. We have way too we have way too much excuses, and we did a separate video on the Imaxit channel, guys. I do ask you guys to go over there and watch it. Yes, 80 pull off some good stops, and boy, I'm telling you, the excuses them from ourselves is so terrible, I watched the interview. He did not finish making his point. They changed the conversation. All right. English world. All right. Yeah. All right. Is Craig said training or shooting drill? Should it be an issue? Oh my God. All right. Kush. JD, please tell them that Bitcoin bank has been closed. No, but I said I would pay Eddie. I would buy Eddie about the tickets. The tickets is not a problem. But all I just never liked, I just never like a person could come to me and say, JD, we are going to turn our camera on and we're going to do what we normally do. You get me? Obviously, we're not going to stream the game on YouTube. We would have just turn it on in the Discord. But people never come here authentic to me. You understand me? Yes, it's like, yeah. JD, send 20 tickets because you are the only person I see buy out of your pocket. Yeah, but I told him, I told, not here to be biased, but just being logical. English world, I know I know that you're saying you're not biased, you're listening, and I've listened myself. And remember, I know as well, English world, I know before even that interview. I've said it a week before. You get me? Yes. Yes, I've said it a week before, so I know the actual truth. So English world, I'm not asking if he's lying. I'm telling you he's lying. I'm not asking him. And I can say that in front of his face. I know he's lying. You get me? Yes. We as people should be more practical rather than focusing on minute situation. Jamaica is our focus going forward. Yes, we are going forward with our focus, but I think you're still doing the same thing as us, but complaining about what we are doing as well. But I respect it. I respect it. I agree, JD. 10 tickets from 10 different angles. No, no, no. I just said if someone had come to me and said they could have go into the game and make sure we get information, that's good. That's all we ask for. We never complain about buying tickets or nothing. How good do you think a team from Phoenix Academy will do in the JPL? We heard that Mr. Butler did coach the team in the JPL. He never did well. That's what Mr. Brian Mighty told us. I have not fact checked it as yet, but more likely, if Brian Mighty came on live and said it, it is true. You understand me? So I don't know if Phoenix has improved over that time. So what we have to do now, we have to see the roster of Phoenix players, and then we can put it together. All right? Because for me, I think the JPL is better than the Manning Cup. You understand me? And a lot of Phoenix players, they never we know the Manning Cup. I've watched the Manning Cup, and the Manning Cup was an exciting situation for me to get acquainted back with my society. You understand me? But some of the games them was just a one team game. Most of the excited games them, a lot of his players them never really go up to that high altitude that I expected what Mr. Butler sold me. So I do believe that they would have had trouble in the Premier League. I don't think they would have done well. I don't think they would have done. They would have stayed up in the Premier League or dominate the Premier League. No, I think they would have struggled just like Chapel and Maroon. I would say they would have struggled just like Chapel and Maroon, because Whisper would be considered as the best acquisition from their camp. And I'm still waiting to see what Whisper could do, because Whisper did play against JPL players. Remember that, guys. And me alone always tell you that, because me alone either do the research on the player, and I get all of the files and from his father and everything, and I give him back my feedback. He never over the top impressive against them. The one thing he did that gave Jamaica people extreme hype is when he mash up King. He mash up King, and because Mr. Speed got so upset, that is what really took Whisper's brand over the top. But other games that he played, he was not. He was not a world beater in the games. And he played the cores, he was not a world beater there either. So even though he's getting better now, he's still not the finished article, because you saw him against JC, and you saw what the small tiny human being that you guys keep on lamenting on did to him. 14 challenges. And Whisper passed him only one time. And the one time that he passed him, he was so tired he had to get a shot off. So Whisper has all of the tools, like all of the physical tools, but that is 30% of football. You need the next 70%, and that comes with nurturing and time. You understand me? So Whisper might have 20% out of the 30% physical attributes, which is kudos, that is super, that is Cristiano Ronaldo level in terms of like physical attribute. Good. Height, 6 foot high, speed, strength, kicking ability, very good. But now you have to have the speed at heart, position in awareness, timing, very, and timing, and also interpreting what the opponents setting up. So the drills, the zones, what they're setting up in, you need to have those things ready. So I don't think he's ready on that mental side. No, I don't think he's ready on that mental side. Out of the next 70%, which majority of the Jamaican players them would not have had a high ceiling, I still believe I would give him better than majority of the other Jamaican guys them in that mental department, because he had the luxury to go overseas and expand on his game. You understand me? And expand on his game. So he's a good player, but he has a lot of work to do in terms of real world football. And I'm not asking him if he's listening now. It's similar things that the coach then would have said to him, like when they're explaining football to him, because that's how people would have explained the football to you. You understand me? That is the reality world. We're not talking about no sensationalism, just the actual real world football we're talking here. So him having 20% of the physical attribute, amazing. But on the mental sides, we have seen it before. Blake, you guys complain that Blake is the tiniest human being. So then why Blake would have actually stopped him over and over? It's not Blake alone did it, but Blake was the field marshal of the zones pressing, especially the triangle zones, and he couldn't come out of it. You get me? And I thought that he should be the one, as an elite forward, to work himself out of that maze, because he was learning more, but clearly he never learned those things, you know? Um, uh, Want me go live on IG? No, why you want to go live on IG when you could just call me and turn on the camera? I see. It seems that academy only care about some. Yeah, yeah. JD, run some ticket. We can video all the matches. Okay, all right then. All right. Lanzi said, I am not certified, but because I was heavily involved in coaching different sporting disciplines, there are several drills that are used to gather information. All right. Um, Professional Pro Club said, why are those players stuck in Malta with so much talent? I don't think the agent marketing them are shopping them around, but why? All right. And then English Word said, I am not complaining. All I'm saying, Craig will do whatever to sell his players in the best light. However, we establish this. Let's move away from focusing on Craig marketing strategies our lies. But we moved away from that, and we never even lamented on that, none at all. I think you bringing it over and over, it happens of its own. All right, so I'm very sorry if you have been repetitive in the statement, and then I had to read it again. All right. Jay, I said, big up JD. Games on, yeah, man. But you know what? At the chill. These are the streams that bring out the best. You know, we are reason with the fans, yeah, and we give that vibes every time. I am wondering about Whisper's game fitness. I hope he does not try to overdo it. Everyone who has ever played football knows that there is a difference between training and actual match. Facts, facts, facts. So when you hear me say that I'm not going to focus on Whisper or no one player, I want to focus on Jamaica. That was just because I am gathering data on players. When I came in the Manning Cup, I said I came to watch Whisper, and then I found Malachi Douglas. I said he was the best player in the Manning Cup. Then clearly he got one of the awards. I talked about Blake before Blake turned up. I literally built a video. Go back and look at that video. JC versus KC. I said, Blake, this is the matchup I want to see, because Blake played in the CCCC, even though they got 6 love from Pacific FC. Blake still looks solid. Blake played in the under-20s and he looks solid. I don't care what Ian want to say. I am talking football, and that's what I'm saying. The guy looks solid. So him playing at that high level with all players, he played with Aguilera from Costa Rica. Costa Rica went and played the World Cup. So those are the caliber of players he was playing with. So those are quality players. So the fact that he played with all of that, I wanted to see him come up against Whisper. And Whisper never won that challenge, and nobody on planet Earth could come and say different. So that's why we want to see Whisper playing in the JPL or other places. If he does not get a contract, I wanted to see him play in other places so I could clearly know what is his true ability. You understand me? Because or what stage he's at with his ability. You understand me? So because look, if you look at Blake not doing much in the JPL now. and most of them from the Manning Cup ain't getting much game time in the JPL. If they are getting game time, they are just a part of the team. So that's why I had said that I wanted to see more and I wanted to get more. So I don't think people should ever look at that as H and bad mind. That makes no logical sense because I am coming with football logics to you. And then you are saying bad mind. Oh, that even makes sense when I'm literally pointing out things that I saw, which is a factual statement because they're there, and telling you that's what I want to see him work on. So I want to see it because even if you think you fix it in training, you have to fix it on the field. You understand me? You cannot fix it in training and you never test it out and no feel. That makes no logical sense. So that's why the player playing more football, he will learn more, yeah. I am wondering about, okay, you said that already. I don't know about the fans' perspective, but I rather be in Malta than JPL. Yes, but but we are not going to get on that. A lot of those players made a good living in Malta and now can support their families. All right. Pro Club says at the rate this coach going might see Greenwood versus versus Mexico. All right, guys. Please do smash the like button. Get us to 150 likes, if it's possible. All right, so at least the visibility will be on the show. If you're new to the channel, definitely this is one of the places we talk football. That's why it's named Imaxit football. All right, and we have We Maxit football that covers African football, Concacaf football, and England football from time to time. All right, yes. So if you like what we do, you definitely support it, man. All right, yeah, man. Wow, we are here for 1.5 hours, guys. We are here for 1.5 hours, chopping up the thing. You get me? Yeah. So respect, man, respect. You guys turn up for anything, We ain't playing in a game. That is true. Maybe for the next series we will touch about the game. But what we do here, in this series is like making Jamaica great series again. So what we do is get as much of the best players them. Whisper ain't in the game. Yes. So he has to get a club. A registered club. Shamar Nichols ain't in the game because of the riot in Russia. So that's why. But we have Palmer, we have Fletcher so far. No, we have Palmer, we have John Russell, we have Brown, we have Hardin, we have Latibodier, Boyz Clark in goal, Bell, Greg Lee, Johnson, Torgat up front. And as you can see, on the bench we have Moore, Powell, Tilt, so far. All right. We are going to work on a few more players because how we strategize it, we started it with the exact amount of money that we would have gotten from the Concacaf, which is 5 million over 4.5 years. And then I will just play 4.5 seasons to get the record out straight. So it's a challenging game, but at the end of the day, it gives you different vibes because I have all the information in my head and I make it entertaining. So it's a good series. But this one, I just said, let me just have a one-on-one with people because I think people misconstrued a lot of things that I've said and don't know where it's coming from. And I heard a lot of people said a lot of things. So I said, you know what, let me come and chop up this video extra before I go and get some sleep, Yeah. JD, the fan no want to do no evaluation pan Membala. Okay, no problem. Well, education always wins, Alright, the coach JD not coaching today. Why? Okay. English World said, I've watched a interview with Oral Chase, who I consider to be credible sources. He stated based on information received and the contract saw, Whisper had 4 offers, Newcastle, Chelsea, Ajax, and Ghent. I said, I have time on my hand, English World. Yes. And I would take my time and wait. So I will be listening out, and I would love for him to get those contracts because that will be helpful. All right, English World. But I'm saying if he does not go there, all he needs to do is just go to the JPL and play some football and learn some football because he clearly showed me that he has a lot to learn. All right. Yes. So just let him go out and learn some things. So let me know, English world, if you agree with that. So if he doesn't go anywhere, and those contracts take longer to sign, I don't know, but just put it in that category. If it takes longer to sign, he just go and do something, and exercise some of the skill sets then that you think and others think that I saw that he's working on. Just go and just do it, because we would love to see him play some football, because we want the best version of everyone. Yeah. Have you seen a better system than parallel with this coach? Argentina match got a failing grade with our best talent. He's in Unai Emery. All right. So man said he's a Unai Emery. All right. Danica said I saw a tweet saying Whisper got an offer from Middle East and turn it down. All right. Um, I don't know, and that's the thing, Danica. Look, Jedi got some offers. You saw it on the Concacaf page, or at least on the Concacaf page, you saw them say he's a top talent, and this and that he's trying to scout him. Bojan just played for Gambia versus Nigeria. They won that 1-0. One shot he created, and he scored that one goal. Nigeria had almost 20 odd shots on target and never really did nothing. And they had quality players on the field, run up and down, never did much. One day later, you heard the start. It came out. Bam, bam, bam. Bojan, number 20, Gambia. They are trying to look for him. Quality player. Norwich City trying to look for him. This, that, trying to look for him. Bam, bam, bam. Done. I don't need to get a tweet from Mr. Butler or Kyle Butler or no Richie or nobody. The real world don't depend on you to put out nothing. They will put it out. You get me? Because they are there. People stand up there. That's why I have beat writers for all of these clubs. They stood there and got all the information. So you don't have to kill yourself. So what Mr. Butler doing, he does not even need to do it. Once the players are good, they go in the position and do their jobs. You don't have on to sell the players. So I think and Danica, if in football is so worldwide. I think it's just me watching, guys. What I'm gonna do when this video finishes, I'm gonna look for the analytics on the video and show you how much people from different places watch this video, because what I did, I shared it on my next channel, which is the Imaxit one. So people will come from Africa, Europe, and everywhere in Concacaf, and you're gonna see it. People can't hide things. So why are we thinking that it's just Jamaicans alone watching these streams? You understand me? Yes. So Danica, you could have gotten an offer for space. In time, we will know where he got the offer from, because they are not going to hide it. Reality don't hide from nothing. And not because we're Jamaican, reality will hide from us. You get me? Yes. Okay, English World agreed with me on that. Yet the best version of all the ball of them, or get them, all right. Can we keep a secret? No, and you don't need to keep a secret. I am still waiting for Richard King to sign a contract overseas that Leaker was telling me about. Speed is waiting for $1 million offer. See it? All right, that was the next. All right, look at that, Danica. Look how long we said King will go everywhere, and King are the biggest ball and rare and this and that. 2 seasons are past now, 2 seasons. We heard that King had 50 offers, $1 billion offers. I'm just exaggerating on the number, but we had heard about that. So what happened? What happened with all of those offers? You understand me? So sometimes I just think that it's just sometimes it's just a play on words and a play on your emotions, because they saw that we love the players and everything, and they just want to put out something for putting out something's sake. That's what I truly believe. I don't think it's necessarily true. You understand me? Majority of the time. But they just put these things out to make you rile up and say, yeah, and the big name. It's just about ego check. Just about ego check, man. So when the time is right, you will get the notification where these guys going. It's just about ego check, please. Alright? every club has a website. Once clubs sign player, they will they will let their fans know, posting it on their club's website. Right, JD? 1,000%. 1,000%. And if they are interested in players, you're gonna see 3-4 days. Shamar, four clubs in Italy wanted him. You saw we go there and we scrolled up the Italian clubs and we did a proper breakdown of who would fit him, what style they play, who is there with them because Diop from Senegal is there. We saw all of that and we could have put it together. But we are in the real world. These mans are living in their heads. I can't understand. They are living in their heads. Guys, nothing is a problem. Stop take a rumor literally. All right, it's just a rumor mill. So when it happens, we will be glad and we will cheer it on and say yes, good. Keep going on. Let me see what you do from this point. Drea said all the great players that left Jamaica are young age of lately that Jamaicans consider star are back in the island. All right, yes. So that we touched on that point earlier. Yeah, we touched on the point earlier. So we touched on the point earlier. Damn, PSG I get knocked out again. Jesus God, Messi them can't win a world, win a again, receive them life. You know. Yeah, Messi them can't win a World Cup. Hear me not World Cup, a Champions League to save him life, All right, let me see how the people do the like button. All right, okay, so guys, we are here for 2 hours and we get 65 likes. Well, they're not going good then. We're not fight against the big bad PS5 reasoning. We haven't developed great players that can make impression out of Jamaica. Well, I don't know. I think they're improving in terms of what you call it, in terms of the Kingston academies and the academies they're injecting more players to go overseas and be a little bit better than before. So I would say it might be a little bit better than before. It might be a little bit better than before, but not at the level that's required to really take us over the top. So not at the level that's required to take us over the top, but it is better than before. All right, so it is a starting point. It is a starting point. So let's see how far they could get from there. All right. Yeah. So guys, what we have 80 here. Get the likes up to 100, 150. We want over the time. Yeah. So get the likes to 100. We will put what you call it, a thumbnail on this video when we're finished. All right. Yes. So just ask away a question, and then we just answer, chop it up for the next 20 minutes or so. All right. Dr. Joyful said, Jamaica have the biggest football. Jamaica have the biggest football nation in the world. Boza, Flemings, Alvas, great Jamaican footballers. Being sarcastic there. Chris Smith said, JD, we see Newcastle bought this kid from Australia. We saw him in the newspaper in England, so I don't see why. Our thing is just speculation. Yes, that's a perfect one, Chris Smith. Yes, so Danica and English World, Chris Smith just told you about the players them that Newcastle physically bought, and before they bought them, you had links to them telling you that they're gonna buy them. So then they did so. You understand me? Yes. So and it was out there. Nobody's saying that they're gonna spoil deals or anything. Shamsik said, JD, bless up yourself. Oh, you doing, man? Oh, you doing? Hope all is well with you and the family. Yeah. It's like the Cameroon striker can't stop scoring. Chipamoteng, yeah man, Chipamoteng is a problem, man. He turns up for every big club. He just goes to a big club from a next big club, and nobody have him as a big baller. Nobody have Chipamoteng as a big baller, guys. But he moves from one club to a next club every single time and cause problems. He was solid in the World Cup as well, He was solid in the World Cup, Yeah, so Goretzka assisted Chipamoteng, and now we have Moteng out, Leroy Sané in, all right, and Messi Mbappe, everyone playing. And I think they are down 2-0. They are down 2-0. So they will need two more goals to come back in that one. Alright? Yeah. Um, Jay said, JD, I don't think is better than before. I think it's decline. It's decline. Years we had plenty players in the MLS. Yeah, but we just talked, man. Man, no, I think what they're trying to do, the imagery of the players, they're definitely working it better. The understanding of people going overseas is much better now than before. Because I think Jimenez and those guys have a better chance to go overseas and do something. Because yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, so on certain levels, yes, I would say it's better, but based on people doing their jobs and getting results, definitely back all the days was still better because we only have Leon Bailey as a registered local band player in a top five league, to be honest. You get me? And before, back in the days, we had more in the same top five league than now. So that is a fact that we are not doing better. Oh yes, JD. I'm good. I'm going to the match Saturday. So Sham 6. Oh, if you go out match, and you know, tell me say you go video the damn game. So why is it me I get all of my brethren them and tell me say them I go out the match, and then me I say me oh me I go see the game. Boy, I mean, I tell you, same thing with PSG every year. Boy, maybe Man City are gonna go through the same problem as well. Let's see. Who has the ticket locations? Sham 6, where you got the tickets? Because people here asking for tickets for the entire night, Um, Yeah, 25 more likes, guys, and we'll reach 100. Yes, so we can leave it at 100, and then later people will pass back through, and we chop it up. Yeah. Shamsix, could you please provide the locations for the tickets? Because remember, it's not online. We have to physically go there. But before we go anywhere, the final point of the day, because I've learned something, and I figure out what the problem, it's the hope. It's the hope that people trying to chase. So why are we trying to chase the hope so much? Like, let me just talk, and I want people to honestly answer me. I want honest answers only. All right, I want some honest answers only. Um, do you guys feel a way when you see Omari Hutchinson um, turning up for Jamaica, and me saying that he might be the best Jamaican baller? So you feel a way that it's not a Jamaican baller, or you honestly want to say anybody be the best version, you're happy with that? Let me know, because it seems like because I've been here so long, and every single time when I come here and said based on statistical report, I think this guy might be the better guy, and he might be an English guy majority of the time, because obviously the development is there. It's like somebody just bring up something, so I'm just asking if we actually feel comfortable when it's actually an overseas guy, because majority of the time it has been always an overseas guy, to be honest. So and then we have Leon Bailey that definitely could rival for one of the best players now. You understand me? Yes, but I'm saying, are we honestly feel okay to say that this is the best baller, being that we are Jamaican born and they're from somewhere else? Because I think it troubles a lot of people, and I think that is the biggest problem from my angle, because I don't really see the same thing. I just talk about the quality of the players, period. You know. So I really wanted to ask that question before we finish off the stream. We're not even getting players to MLS, and who Who to USL Field? Okay. Mobile are selling tickets. Western Sports, and I will double check with Megamart. All right. So all right. Heartbeat says thanks. All right. Lanzi said Western Sports, Mobile, and Kingston. Western Sports, Mobile, and Kingston for tickets. I don't answer. Lanzi, add some more to that. All right. Fountain Pharmacy. Okay, Fountain Pharmacy and Western Sports. All right, good. Thanks very much. Yo, so guys, answer my next question, please. All right, before we go, we want to hear what people's take on that, because I got that feeling because when I heard the real SU come and him said to me, say, no care what you think, JD, I whispered for the future, nobody else. Like, me I say, why that come off like we're just excited to see other people, and it's like it hurt realist youth feeling to hear we are talking about Hutchinson, like, so I'm still trying to decode. I'm still trying to decode that. That's why I asked that honest question, because I'm still trying to decode that. Yeah. People need to ask themselves why MLS Pro Scouts Andy Bama Williams is not recommending all these world class players we have in Jamaica. People like Omar Cummins also work for Cincinnati FC. Yes. Alright, so Danica said, JD, honestly, I don't care whether they born in Jamaica or outside, as long as they are they play for Jamaica. Okay, fair. I don't feel no way because I'm open, like you said, that it will influence more youth to play and get the right development to wanna push. Um, yes, yes, and even yesterday, I was watching a stream, and it's like when I don't know if the people are so out of touch, like when I'm just saying, damn man, it's like you're sad to even. It's like in a reality, you think you know so much and you know so little, because when I'm listening to the man I say, oh, I would have wanted the name too. Like them I try this the people them were actually quality footballers. For people nobody don't really know what them can do. And me I say, this sounds like a hatred, man, damn. We can't improve. Cause me dey on top of my voice. Me dey on top of my voice. I try get people to accept the guys them, and in the morning when I'm doing my work and coming in and everything. The first thing I got, it's like people listen and watch our videos and them get so upset because them not comment. Majority of them don't comment. So them only they are watching and listen to what we are saying and get so wild up. So them go over even up on them own stream and them just feel sad in them soul. Cause what we are saying can't make sense to them. I mean I said, damn man, that sounds sad, man. You can't be that out of touch. I can't even say you're xenophobic anymore. That is very out of touch, man. Best as big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. CPT Rico said, honestly, if you come from space and you have Jamaican citizenship and you are the best, you should get the title as the best player. All right. So fair enough. So what about Marsh and Lewis? They aren't better than Lamar. I am not sure. You should let me know. Chris Smith said, JD, imagine if Whisper was doing what Omari Hutchinson was doing, but yet still, I noticed that people want to play down Omari Hutchinson's achievements. It's not easy to get in Chelsea's first team. No, it's not easy at all. None at all. And that's what I'm saying. When I heard a guy spoke yesterday, I prefer not to call their names. I lost respect for a lot of these people, man. Like the more they talk, I lost more respect for them, man. Like I'm saying, it's like you guys are fueling this hatred of overseas people. You get me? It's like you're trying to find a way to fuel the hatred for the overseas people. Like, I'm saying, come on, man. Wanna come here for look money, or wanna come here for make a difference? And what the difference are you going to make? If you keep a bag of man in a country where you don't have the resources, what them are gonna learn? What them are gonna learn? So what is your end goal? What is your end goal? It's like them people don't think of things. What is the end goal? Everybody come here. The kids them get here qualified. We get more money. Other youth get help. Younger youths and also the youths them in the current moment get helped as well. You know, the man them does sick, man. But I agree with you, dear Chris Smith. For me, a Jamaican is a Jamaican. Yeah, but I know. But I just ask that natural question because when I'm listening to these guys talking, it's like I'm wondering if I'm in a space or something. Am I that far out of touch? You know? Once you Jamaican, not delusional like some fans. JD, a player went on trial and it's the biggest news. But a player made a first team appearance and it's nothing. But I could understand that oh yes, local players that local players is what they could resonate to. So I could understand that. But when you're gonna act like you don't know quality players, big players playing in the Premier League, and you know a man we're not playing football, and then you try to undermine the player, it does sound disingenuous. You understand me? It's like you do everything to make it seems like you want to undermine the people and like that's a straight bad mind, bro. You know, that's a straight bad mind there, man. You know? Yo, Nari Williams said, big up JD, good show. Yeah, man. We had a reasoning one this, you know. So there's a chop it up and I'll go through some points, you know. Most of what we saw for today, we just go through and chop it up, you know. For them to accept those players, they will have to prove them wrong. No, I think even if they don't prove them, even if they prove them wrong, they're gonna make up some story. Some of these people, they're wrong for themselves. Yeah, man, because I've listened to them a lot of times, and I think they are wrong for themselves. Period. You know, yeah, man. I have no problems with the coach bringing in these players. Every player should be looking over their shoulder. Even Andre Blake, you know, Jamaica is average at best when it's so easy to get 10 caps. All right, Christmas said, JD, I heard a man. It's because Omari Hutchinson, born in England. Yes. But Mr. Butler came here and said the same thing already, and I said Omari Hutchinson is better than every footballer I ever coach. That's what I said to him live, right here on my channel. Because when he said that, it got me off my rockers because I'm saying that's just so bad, man. And you guys are so nonchalant saying these things. It's like bad minders run through our culture with no problem. Okay, you come here, you're a big agent, and the first thing you're coming to say that I threw them money there England, bruh. I threw them there England and said them no football. So I threw there Jamaica in and no football. What about that? If I said that, you'd say that's disrespectful. But Mr. Speed came here and said we don't know no more football. We are trying to educate the people. So then, we're gonna have educated footballers. Please make that make sense. If Mr. Speed will say that we don't have the education to give the players them, and this is the one thing I don't like when I'm talking about these conversations. I hate Jamaicans because we're Jamaicans as well. I hate people saying, especially from Jamaica, the only thing we need is a chance. No, you don't need a chance. Chance is a part of it. When you go there, you have to actually can do something as well. So on a chance alone you need. You know why you say you only need a chance? You only say why you need a chance? Because you see somebody else with a bad mind and think say you can do better than them. It's that bad mind, why you say you only need a chance, you know. No, you need more than a chance. You need to know what you're doing as well. It's very much important. You need to know what you're doing as well before you go anywhere. You don't need no chance. You need to know what you do. So if a football you talk about, you need to know about football before you get the chance. So we need to figure out what we really want to do in life. You need to know what you do first before you get the chance. Alright? Yes, so stop talk around about just a chance you need. And you just need to be born in England. You need to be born in England, you need to go to school, you need to learn to play football. All of that. Omari Hutchinson, go to school, learn football. And then he make the team. So another a chance you need. And I never just born you need for born in England. You need to learn football, be educated, and go reach somewhere as well. You understand me? So we need to be very careful with the wording, and it's just coming from jealousy. And I saw a clip, and all I can see in that clip is just flat out bad mind. And so for me, from this point and after this video, I will only come here and just talk about Jamaica football on a match basis and just football players, and that's it. I don't want to associate myself with these people because they don't give me a good vibe. I think I don't want to even class myself as a vlogger anymore. I think the vlogger sphere has watered down. Watered down. Yes, anybody can take over something and say them are the Jamaica Reggae Boys. Yes, so I don't like it anymore. So I will just concentrate merely on talking about my little games and my stuff them. Yeah, because the envy is just unreal, and the old people love it. It's sad, you know. Marlon Nelson, big up yourself, said Western Sports Mobile Fontana Pharmacy. All right. Lanzi said too much dirty, nigger, and bad breed. Man, we need to move on from that, man. We need to be big people and grow up, you know. Cause I hate hear the statement. Worst off when people see you and you come from Jamaica and you can tell me you want a chance, brother. You don't need a chance, brother. You need to know what you want to do. You get me? You just sound bad mind, man. Anybody come to me about that you want a chance. You don't need a chance. You need to know what you want to do. Not because you look at the next person and say, oh, them they somewhere else, so you'd have reached there. Brother, you never have reached nowhere. Me don't know nothing. You have to reach somewhere before me know say you can reach there. Simple. Stop it, man. You know? Yeah, man. We need to leave them something alone, man. Omari is the biggest player I can recall for Jamaica based on the club he's in. Yes, I would say that. Chris Smith said, JD, it's always an excuse. We saw Omar Oles. But Omar Oles, I think it's because of his injury, really stopped him. Omar Oles, we have to say it's based off his injury, really stopped him, you know. I think that youth is an educated youth in football terms as well. I think he was trying to do football the right way. I want to see more of those players like Omar Oles without injury. I want to see more of those players get the opportunity. You get me? I want to see more of those players get the opportunity. You know, I think he could have be a better player because he was an educated person towards the football. You know, he was trying to learn the football. So I had time for that kid. I wanted to see him get more time. I listened to his story and I liked the direction that he was actually going in. But what really kicked him off, you know, it's sad. It's definitely sad. But yeah. But I understand what you say, the overhype people and stuff. But I think that kid would have been something better without the injuries and stuff. JD, I never seen a set of people so delusional. And it's bad, man. Nobody in this world respect us at football. Michael Thomas says we as Jamaican need to stop be like crab in barrel. Yeah, yeah. Ronald Click said the strongest people get the hardest fight. JD, keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, man, no, man. But I don't like when no. What I don't like is the commenters them because they're hypocritical. I'm very sorry. Because when they're here kissing their teeth, I am watching them when people literally being xenophobic, pretty much bad mind, and selling a narrative to cause confusion and for just monetary gain. I saw them eating it up on them and say, yeah, man, a real talk. So when we realize a lot of them don't like the guys them, you know. So when I'm here putting up my researching thing to come and have a good conversation with the people, it just come like a waste my time. You understand me? Ronald leg, and that is my problem, you know, because I think when we come and did this Reggae Boys thing, it passed just getting 1,000 views. It was more about being one Jamaica and impactful. Now everybody can just take up a camera and send them a video something on them Reggae Boys part, you know, and it don't really have the meaning anymore, you know. It don't really have the meaning anymore. Blessings, DNA. What you doing, man? We don't know, you know. You see, we not chop up the game as yet, you know. We not chop up the game as yet, you know. So next time we have to chop up the game, you know. Yep, and next time we're gonna chop up the game. JD, I'm glad that Whisper get the opportunity to be in the same camp as Hutchinson. So he's going to see. I heard him talk yesterday, and to be honest, I was not impressed with his attitude. You know, I was not impressed with his attitude either. You know, he needs to do better there, man. You know, worst off when they ask him about who he's interested to see. You know, that was one of the biggest turnoff I saw. I'm telling you, it was one of the biggest turnoff I saw. You know, the biggest turnoff. I'm just saying, good lord, man. You know that nah. But guys, respect to all of the players. Them, I hope and wish all of them well. Yeah. So I'm not going to take up the rest of you guys' time. We know we have spent a long time here. Almost 2 hours. Hopefully you guys have hit the like button, get us over 200 or so. Tomorrow, if I do get any time, what I do have on the horizon would be me trying to break down a finals, U20 finals, because we have the World Cup this year, and we are closing off the African region. We had 4 qualifiers. I think it was Tunisia, Nigeria, Gambia, and Senegal. So those are going to be the ones that added to the pack. All right. Yes. So I have to play. I have to play I have to watch the conference, the African Cup of Nations finals U20, which is Gambia versus Senegal. So I will do a breakdown there, so you guys can definitely watch me. Yeah, I think I answer that. I enjoy those videos a little bit more because those are based on just footballing metrics and everything. So if you want to find me, I think that's what I'm going to try and do tomorrow. If I do get any stories and we have to come back, we will try and do that. But take care of yourself, man, people. All right. When we can do the game thing again, because we need to get the series up and running, we need to get a striker. I think we can do it in around what? Today's Wednesday, Saturday. If we have time, Saturday we could do it. All right, Saturday we could do it. So people, take your time. Walk safe, walk good. Smash the like button on your way out. As we say, when the time permits, we will be here. But as we explained to you, we're straightforward. All right. So respect and take care, guys. All right. Bye bye.